Hello everyone, I am MS Bhagavathimma, Assistant Professor of Computer Science and Engineering Department, Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. Our subject code is CS8691 and our subject title is Artificial Intelligence. Then Unit 4, the topic is negotiation and bargaining. Then what do you mean by negotiation? It's a form of interaction in which a group of agents with conflicting interests try to come to a mutually acceptable agreement over some outcome. The outcome is typically represented in terms of allocated resources, commodities, services, time, money, CPU, etc. Then different aspect of negotiations are set of possible outcome. Then the agent conducting the negotiation, the protocol for a specific agreement in this space, and the individual strategies that determine the agent's behavior. Then the approaches to defining the space of possible outcome of negotiation, that are task oriented domain, then state oriented domain, then worth oriented domains. Task oriented domains involving the division of tasks to execute, then state oriented domain involving joint decision about what state agent will achieve, then worth oriented domain involving a joint decision about what goals to achieve. Then came theoretic approaches for a single issue of negotiation. Then here we will consider the scenario where there is a single resource and there are two agents competing for the resource called single issue negotiation. That is, each agent wants to get us a large share of the resource as possible. Then there are two ways to model such bilateral negotiation, using cooperative game theory and using non-cooperative game theory. In cooperative games, agreements are binding or enforceable, possibly by law. When agreements are binding, it is possible for the player to negotiate outcomes that are mutually beneficial. The non-cooperative games means agreements are not binding. Here the player are self-interested and their focus is on individually beneficial outcome. So a player need to incentive to deviate from an agreement in order to improve its utility. The next one is bargaining. See, already we all should know about the word bargaining. In our really life, we are bargaining the product or some materials. Situations such as trading between buyer and seller or employer and labor may be recorded as bargaining problem. There will be more than one way of collaborating, and how much an individual benefits depends on the actions taken by both agents. Then NOS analyze the bargaining problem and the define solution outcome by determining how much each individual should expect to benefit from the situation using a axiomatic approach. Cooperative models of single issue negotiation. A bargaining problem is defined as pair of S, D. That is, a bargaining solution is a function f that map every bargaining problem, that is x, d. The outcome is S, that is f of S comma d to S. The payoff allocations that two players ultimately get depend on two factor. The set of payoff allocations that are jointly feasible for the two players in the process of negotiation and arbitration, and the payoff they would expect if negotiation were to fail to reach the settlement. The axioms. The bargaining problem is solved by stating general properties that reasonable solutions should possess: individual rationality, symmetry, strong efficiency, invariance, and independence of irrelevant alternatives, non-cooperative models of single-issue negotiation. Then the key difference between the cooperative and non-cooperative models is that the former does not specify a procedure, whereas the latter has a procedure. There are two players and a unit of good. That is, we will split between them. Thank you.